Thank you very much, Paul Crane. 'Tis Halloween night, and joining me, cornerback/safety Malcolm Jenkins. First off, you got to explain the attire to our audience out there a little bit.
Well, this is like my last rookie duty, so I got all the DBs some boxing robes, and I gave them out this week because I knew this week was going to be a big fight. So each DB got their nickname on the back. It say "Dem Boys." That's what we call ourselves, and just to come out on Halloween night.
So the theme was this was a title fight tonight.
Yeah, definitely. It was a big fight, and you see the game, a bunch of hard hits, and there was a great team, and we fought to win that one.
All right, not only a Halloween costume, but representative of how the defense played tonight. Let's talk about this team. I mean, you've only been here a year and a half now, but you know how good the offense is. This was a different kind of game than this team's used to.
Yeah, this is definitely a team win. We knew that defensively we would have just have to keep our, they got a good defense also, so it's going to come down to whose defense was the best, who can keep the score the lowest, and we know eventually our offense was going to come up with some plays. They just had to stay patient and make the plays that came to them.
So many big plays. Let's talk about the goal line stand. I mean, that really kind of was a signature moment for this defense and set the tone for the rest of the night.
Definitely. I think, it was huge for us to keep them out of the end zone and make them settle for three. It kind of kept the momentum on our side of the ball and definitely helped us out as far as the scoreboard.
Remarkably, this defense hasn't forced a turnover since the first game against Minnesota, but talk about Darren Sharper's play in the fourth quarter really turned the game around.
Oh, it definitely was huge. I think we had just turned the ball over, so to come back and get the ball back to our offense, that was definitely a key point in the game.
With Reggie Bush out, with Pierre Thomas out, the defense has really stepped up. I think he averaged one touchdown the last 4 games. What's the difference in this defense? You're not forcing turnovers, but it really hasn't mattered because the defense, I think, is playing better than last year.
Yeah, I mean, I think we are playing better than last year. Last year we gave up a bunch of yards, a bunch of plays, but what kept us in the games is we forced turnovers. And I think this year we got to win in different ways. We're playing pretty good, keeping them off the boards, keeping them out of the end zone. We're not getting all the turnovers we want, but at the same time, we keep them off the boards, and that's what really counts.
I know it was a frustrating loss last week, especially for the offense. You guys only allowed, a few runs here and there. But just talk about coming off a frustrating loss against Cleveland to come back and get a big win against Pittsburgh. What does it say about this football team, and how big is this for this football team?
I think it's big. I think to get a loss where we didn't think we would, kind of put us out of position as far as where we wanted to be. But this was a huge game for us, and hopefully we can build off of it. Nothing is given to us. We still got to go back to the drawing board and keep working hard because every win is important. And if we don't go out and handle business next week, then all this means nothing. So I think it's a good way to get us in the flow, but we still got a lot of work to do. And
you're multitasking. I mean, with all the injuries, you're going back to corner. Darren's back there at safety. You're playing a little bit of both. How is that?
I think I'm prepared for it. I think the coaches give me enough reps during the week to be prepared for any kind of situation, playing the nickel, the safety, the corner. And I think that shows the versatility of our defense and shows the versatility of the guys that are getting thrust in these playing times. Lee Torrance showed up big for us today. We got a lot of depth in the secondary.
All right. Malcolm Jenkins, guys, on Halloween night coming up big, not only with his play, but with the costume. I'm hearing in my ear that Paul Crane and Victor Howell want one of these. Can you make it happen? Can you get him one next week?
We can see what we can do.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Hey, nice game tonight. Appreciate you joining us. Fight night here at the Superdome. Also Halloween. We'll work on the costumes now. We'll work on getting more interviews as well. Back to you guys.